Today we're going to talk about properties of division. The first property of division is that any number divided by itself is 1. If we take 9 and divide 9 from 9, we get 1. If we take 3 divided by 3, we get 1. And this applies with any number that is greater than 0. How many times does 9 go into 9? Once. How many times does 3 go into 3? Once. How many times does 5 go into 5? Once. The next property is that any number divided by 1 is the number itself. So if we take 9 and divide it by 1, we get 9. If we take 3 divided by 1, we get 3. How many times does 1 go into 9? 9 times. How many times does 1 go into 3? 3 times. How many times does 1 go into 5? 5 times. The third property is that 0 divided by any non-zero number is 0. So 0 divided by 9 is 0. 0 divided by 3 is 0. And you get the point. 0 divided by anything is always going to be 0. How many times can you fit 9 into 0? None. How many times can you fit 3 into 0? 0 times. How many times can you fit 5 into 0? 0 times. And the last property is any non-zero number divided by 0 is undefined. So it's the opposite of the previous one. So 9 divided by 0 is undefined. 4 divided by 0, undefined. The reason this is the case is because let's imagine that you have, for example, 4 marbles and you want to split it up among 0 people. Well, you can't do that because you don't have any people to split that up with. So 4 divided by 0 is undefined. It's impossible to figure it out. Now, if you change this problem to 4 divided by 1, it would be equal to 4. Because given 4 marbles and 1 person, that 1 person gets all 4 marbles. So that's why you have 4 as an answer. So you can't split up 4 among 0 things. It's just impossible to do. So here are our 4 properties that we just went over. Any number divided by itself is 1. Any number divided by 1 is itself. 0 divided by any number is 0. And any number divided by 0 is undefined. So let's do some practice problems. 5 divided by 5. What is that? 5 goes into 5 one time. This one's pretty simple. Anything divided by itself is 1. Now let's try a different division notation. Or even this. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Here we have any number divided by 1 is that number. This would be equal to 3. Or we could say 6 divided by 1 is 6. Or let's try 5 divided by 1 is 5. 0 divided by any number is 0. 0 divided by 7, for example, 0. 0 divided by 12, 0. And 0 divided by 7 is 0. And lastly, any number divided by 0 is undefined. Divided by 0 is equal to undefined. 8 divided by 0 is undefined. Try 9 divided by 0 is undefined. So here are 4 properties of division, and that's all you need to know.